trade is vital for a nation like Australia that relies on it. We've led the way, the coalition writing up now trade agreements with our three biggest export partners, the US, Japan and Korea. But the big one of all is China. Labor treaded water for 6 years, they weren't serious about it, but we've now signed off on China and are in serious discussions with India. These arrangements give us preferential treatment and access to these massive markets that no other country in the world gets. And if in the future they do get that access, we are also guaranteed the same level by those nations. Look, we have low interest rates, but we're short on capital. And for us to be able to import money and make it work using Australian ingenuity is actually the future for our economy. What this free trade agreement with China does is allows extremely limited numbers of Chinese workers to come in only if there is a shortage of Australian workers. And we have a three-step test that has always been there and it applies to every other country that has a free trade agreement. China is treated no differently. But I'll tell you what Australia is. We get massive access for our lawyers, for our companies, for our service providers, tourism, education. All of these areas are billion-dollar sectors that we boosted, not to mention primary industries. Our wool, beef, lamb, making hundreds of millions of dollars extra because there's no tariffs put on our products by the Chinese, whereas they do to every other market. It's a future of Australia's economy, partnering up with the world's largest economy. Very soon it will be, and I support fully the elements of the free trade agreement.